Contrary to what Eminem has told you, there is no one shot, one opportunity, one gig, one anything that is going to change your life if your goal is long-term success or designing your life in the long term. If you're new here, I am Dr. Marcus Norris. I'm a composer, I'm a producer. I make my living in TV and film, writing music for it. I scored Honk for Jesus Save Your Soul, starring Regina Hall and Sterling K. Brown. I scored Lady in the Lake for Apple TV, starring Natalie Portman and Moses Ingram. I've worked with Andra Day, Beyonce, Chloe and Halle. I have my own fusion orchestra I do all of this with called Southside Symphony. You might have seen this live. To celebrate 5 years of Southside Symphony, I'm doing this series of lessons that I learned the hard way to kind of share with you in the hopes that maybe you don't have to learn the same lessons I did the hard way. And I think these apply not just if you're like pursuing a career in music, but like if you're trying to follow any dreams or goals or anything. They're just generally like philosophical lessons to take with you. If that sounds interesting, make sure you subscribe, follow along. So there is no one thing that is going to change your life. There's no one gig, one opportunity. And why is this important to accept? Because if you don't recognize that, I see a lot of people do a lot of like really short-sighted moves and tactics and make a lot of short-sighted decisions. You wouldn't make those decisions if you understood that, like, in order for you to get anything that you actually want or to get to any point that you actually want to be at, have the life you want to have, the career you want to have, the business you want to have, you need to be in this game for a long time. And so I see a lot of people who do things like, you know, overcharge people on things or try to like cheat people out of like a little money here or there, or do bad business in certain situations just to try to get over in the short term. But it's like, man, you don't recognize that, like, hey, God willing, I'm going to be in this business for a long time. I pay so much money to musicians. Ask any of them. And I see people do things like that, or even not just like dishonest things like that. Not recognizing that this is a long-term game might also manifest as you being really like eager or thirsty to meet a celebrity, and because you think like, man, this is my one shot. If this person just hears me rap, or if this person just hears my pitch idea, if I can just talk to them. But it's just not how it works, man. Like, even in the best case scenario, think about all the artists you can name that have had huge machines, huge corporations behind them, all the infrastructure one could ask for, and still flopped, because it's just not the way the world works. No one person has a button they can press that is going to change your life in that way. And you're thinking, no, I'm different, I can just get this shot. But that's what I'm trying to tell you. There is no one shot. And I'm guilty of this. Earlier in my career, I totally thought the same thing. I'm not faulting you, and I'm not faulting you for being desperate or eager or wanting your goals. A lot of people online will make you feel like that's a lame thing to be, oh, this person cares. It's like, no, bro, I love my work. I care about my art so much, and I'm not ashamed of it. I care about my people, my musicians so much, and I'm not ashamed. But I will say that, like, you have to, there's a difference between like hungry and thirsty. You got to be hungry, thirsty, not so much. One way this manifested in me is that, like, I bet too much on certain situations because I thought if I could just get this one thing, if I can just get this first major TV series, if I can just work with this one artist this one time. But what you don't realize is that, like, the one time is not the life change. It's definitely a step in the right direction. I do think you should, like, bet on yourself, and I do think you're gonna have to take risks unless you come from a financial situation where you don't really have risk. But I bet too much on something sometimes, and I put myself in situations where it's like I can't walk away. I have to stay in this. I have to make this work. I have to do something. And that might sound romantic, but I went too close to the edge a few times, and it's not a place you want to be, and it's not sustainable because you're gonna fail sometimes, right? We all fail sometimes. We're all human. Even the best of us. So it's important to know that there is no miracle situation. There is no one situation that's going to change everything. On the positive side, what it actually is going to be is a series of things. Like, yeah, if you do this project, this person might hear it, and that's going to get you maybe like the opportunity to do something again. That might also get you something again. That might also do something again. And the beautiful part about this is, like, you might be chasing working with so-and-so and trying to get on so-and-so's platform. And eventually it kind of hit me. It's just like, my friends are amazing. Like, I want us to be the guys. Like, let's turn ourselves up so that, like, we are the people that other want to work with. We have our own platform, you know what I mean, that people are going to try to be on. And I think we've done that with Southside Symphony and are continuing to do that. But it definitely is not a one-time thing or a one big event that changes everything. It's just not the way the world works for a situation that you would really want to be in, right? Like, your goal is not to do one project, right? Your goal is to be the guy. Your goal is to do this for life, to be one of the greats. And you don't get that on, like, lottery wins. You know what I'm saying? Those type of careers, those type of lives are built brick by brick. And that's what I'm on. But once you accept that, you become, I think, like, a better collaborator, a better community member, because I'm happy to alley-oop my friends into situations, because I know there will be thousands over the years. I know they'll alley-oop me to things sometimes. And if they don't, that's fine. It's just about, like I said, you're still hungry, but you're not thirsty about it, and it takes some of the immediacy, some of the pressure off. You know what I'm saying? Lastly, I've said it a few times in this video, but I just want to say again, there is no one thing, one opportunity that is going to change your life. So as you think about it, be thinking long-term. Build long-term relationships with people that you admire and respect, who are on your same level, and you all build together. I think Issa Rae talked about that, building, networking horizontally rather than vertically. She probably said it a lot more articulately. All right, guys, hope this was helpful. See you in the next one.